What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And in this video, we are looking at the top 3 running back free agents for this offseason, like this upcoming offseason. So let's get it started. The 3 running backs that you should watch for this offseason that the Detroit Lions could potentially bring in. All right, guys, we're going to start off with number 3. Like usual, I don't know. And coming in at number 3 is Kenyon Drake. Now, Kenyon Drake was a guy that the Lions actually had a chance to trade for right at the trade deadline. They didn't make the move. They only had to give up really a 6th-round pick to get Kenyon Drake, and they didn't do it. He actually went to the Cardinals from the Miami Dolphins. So that's one reason I'm a little bit worried that this wouldn't happen this offseason. Also, he's very similar to many running backs we have on our team right now. If you look at our running back core, we have Ty Johnson and J.D. McKissic, and even Paul Perkins if you want to throw him in there. Those guys are very similar to how Kenyon Drake plays. Now, you could argue that Kenyon Drake is better than all 3 of those running backs, but he is a very similar running back, and he has a similar play style. So Detroit Lions may be looking to get a different type of running back this offseason, more of a power back, maybe someone they give the ball to a lot. Now, Kenyon Drake has looked good so far with the Arizona Cardinals ever since being traded. I believe he had over 100 yards in his first game with the Arizona Cardinals. He looked really good, and I was like, dang, I wish we could have got him. But no, sadly, we did not get him. We probably could have, but we didn't. So that means he's going to become a free agent after the season. He was basically like a rental trade if you wanted to trade for him. Put it in! So there is an opportunity to go get him after the season. We'll see if the Detroit Lions are interested in that, because obviously during the offseason, there's more than just free agency. You could also draft a running back like the Detroit Lions have recently. So we'll see what happens. He comes in at number 3. Now, hopping into number 2, I have a surprising one on here, and this is a man that I really, really liked. Actually, not too surprising, but it's one I kind of forgot about until I was looking through some of the free agents that are going to be available, and that is Jordan Howard. Now, Jordan Howard is one of the running backs for the Philadelphia Eagles. He was traded by the Bears, which was probably a bad mistake, but we know the Bears right now, they're playing with Mr. Trubisky. Can't hate on Trubisky. He had 3 touchdown passes versus us. Jordan Howard was drafted back in 2016 out of Indiana. And I'm not going to lie, Jordan Howard was crazy. I loved Jordan Howard out of college, man. When he played against Michigan, I was like, dang, that is a good running back. And then he got drafted. He got into the NFL, and he was a really good running back. And he has been a really good running back since. Right now, he's like splitting carries right now with Miles Sanders. So those 2 guys are kind of both getting carries, but they're both really good running backs, so I can understand completely why. They have something good going on there in Philadelphia. Miles Sanders and Jordan Howard, wow. In all seriousness, we have an opportunity to maybe go get Jordan Howard this offseason. But again, like I said with Kenyon Drake, how he's similar to our other running backs, Jordan Howard is not very similar to our other running backs. Jordan Howard's more of a power back, and we definitely like power backs because we've tried to get him multiple times. We tried to get C.J. Anderson, well, he's gone. You know, LeGarrette Blount. We have went after power running backs, but we've been going after those old guys that don't seem to have anything left in the tank, and they seem to be out of shape. So, this is probably not going to be the case with Jordan Howard if we could bring him in because he's not old. Again, he was drafted in 2016, and he's averaging 4.4 yards per carry. He's a power back. He can run in between the tackles, which we love to do. We love to give carries between the tackles, and I know that Darrell Bevel and the Detroit Lions would like to have a power back mixed in there because obviously they've tried to get one, so maybe Jordan Howard will be that option after the season, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I would absolutely love that. I would love that. And now finally, coming in number 1, I actually have to give a shout out here to BBYPSI. I'm pretty sure I said your name right. Shout out to you. Actually, shout out to you for commenting on my videos, okay? You're definitely involved with everything, and I appreciate that. But shout out to you for actually mentioning Derrick Henry, and I decided to put him actually at number 1. 1, a little bit because you said it, and 2, because he's Derrick freaking Henry. Derrick Henry is a really, really good running back. Again, drafted back in 2016 out of Alabama. Very good running back, and he would make a lot of sense for Detroit. Again, a power type of back, but he does have that burst where he can get to the outside if he wants to. But again, good in between the tackles, which we are definitely looking for. And he's been one of those guys that have been very consistent, and he can do it all. Now, does he catch the ball as well as Kenyon Drake? Heck no, but he can catch a screen usually. I've seen him drop one. And he has that weird thing going on with hair. I don't know if he's still doing that. That like weird, like long. I don't know. It's okay. You can have that on there as long as you're with the Detroit Lions next season. I would love to have Derrick Henry. Now, the only problem is the Tennessee Titans may not let him go because, you know, they don't want to let him go because he's Derrick Henry. But if he is out there open to the market, then the Detroit Lions better be looking at this man for sure because Derrick Henry is so talented. Last season, he had over 215 carries. Well, he had 215 carries, not over. 215 carries for 1,059 yards and 12 touchdowns. That's a 4.9 yards per carry average. Okay, and then this season, so far, he's at 837 yards on 187 carries and 8 touchdowns. He's a beast, and he needs to be in Detroit. This beast needs to be in Detroit. We haven't had a really good running back in a while, and Derrick Henry is that guy, and he's very young, so he would make a lot of sense for Detroit. So those are the 3 running backs. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.